New Safar writes, Candace, identity laundering lets elites rewrite the truth, just like they buried Epstein's client list. Same playbook, erase the past, control the narrative. When will we demand receipts from the untouchables? We're doing it now. We're demanding it now. We're having these conversations now, openly. This is what I am committing my time to because it is so much deeper than you guys even realize. And as we get further along this series, you are going to realize that nothing that we have been told. We are quite literally living in a matrix. We're living in a matrix, and the same people have had power. They have stolen, plundered. They made you think that they're naturally successful. They've all had the hand of Midas on them. They've stolen from us. I mean, really think deeply. I want to leave you on a philosophical point here, but I want you to think deeply about what it means if people that are underqualified just have a hand of Midas on them in life, and they are getting, fake credentials at universities. So while the rest of us are trying to, maybe we'll get a student loan, and then we're putting ourselves into debt. These people are getting into these schools and they're underqualified, and then they're getting into companies to work for and they're underqualified because what are these people at the end of the day? They're actors. Okay, this is theater. So we're competing, and there's no way we can break into the elite class because they're all acting. That would make us what? Think about that philosophically. It makes us slaves, okay? It's a new form of slavery. It's a modern plantation. Same owners, same exact owners of the plantations. And they have us throwing ourselves into debt, credit card debt, this, that. Then there's these financial crises. They're dumbing us down, putting us through the public schools while they have their own special programs in schools that they get to go through, making us stupid, arguing about dumb issues. And they're not losing any power. They're not losing any sleep. They don't even care who's going to win for presidency. They're like, whatever. That's what a matrix is. It's all fake. It's literally all fake. And that is what the Epstein story threatens. You pull the fabric there, and it implicates so many countries, and you realize that none of these characters are real. These characters are just being inserted into places to serve Israel. That makes Israel the master of the universe. And that's troubling because this is a state that has a hexagram on their flag, okay? They're even lying about the history of the Star of David. It's a hexagram. It's a cult. You can't just wipe that away. It's not even a long time ago. There's tons of books. It's showing you that that's a hexagram. What are you pretending? It's a cultic. You start looking into Aleister Crowley, who had the Star of David on his books, right? He was a committed occultist. He established a religion that believed in sex magic, talking about sexual deviancy and things of that nature. Aleister Crowley, the things that they believed in. Yeah, you're just already trying to wipe your. Nope, that's not. That is a religious. No, it's a hexagram. Okay, we're not stupid. We're going to talk about all of that stuff. I could rant about the lies that nation has told. I mean, not even that. The Star of David used to be the flag of Morocco. Okay, why? That's weird. It's not a Jewish state. Why? What was going on in Morocco? What was going on in Algeria and Tunisia and Morocco? Andre Gide. We'll get to all of that. Aleister Crowley. What were they doing there? Initiations. Why would they put their hexagram in those countries? Anyways, let me stop because I'm going way too deep on this. And for those of you that don't know, somebody just gave money and said all roads lead to the occult. Yes, it is an occult nation. There's no question about that. Everything that they are involved in is occult. And that's why we have to sort of wake the world up to this very quickly, because they have a lot of power. And the only way that we are going to be able to fight this is by being willing to tell the truth.